Semita de Piña is a traditional, authentic Salvadorian pan dulce. The best part of this pan dulce is the pineapple, which in Spanish is pronounced piña. If you have family members from El Salvador and they come to visit you from El Salvador, the thing that they will always bring to you is either pollo campero. Since I'm a vegan, I'm like, no, please don't bring me that stuff. Or semita de piña, which I'm like, oh my god, I wish this was vegan because it's not. But they bring that all the time. Being half Salvadorian is such a blessing because, you know, Salvadorian food is the most delicious food out there. Because we got pupusas, we got semita de piña, we got quesadilla, which is not the quesadilla you think that you eat, which is like tortilla with like queso. And I'm gonna be throwing in cumbias because, you know, you gotta dance the cumbia. And I think you have to actually dance cumbia while you're doing this dessert because if you're not, I don't think it comes out just as good. So, semita de piña is such a really easy recipe. It doesn't need a lot of ingredients, so this will not be so hard for anyone to make. Here's for the fun part. You'll be needing a pot to put over the stove on medium heat. And in this pot, you'll be filling in soy milk, sea salt, sugar, and vegan butter. Once you got the milk and butter mixture heated up, you'll be putting it into a bowl and letting it become lukewarm. And once it's lukewarm, you'll be adding in active dry yeast, 1 packet of active dry yeast. And you'll be letting it sit. While you're waiting for your yeast to activate, you'll be adding in 6 tablespoons of water into a bowl for the egg replacer that you're going to be making. I am using Ener-G egg replacer, so I'm going to be adding in 3.5 teaspoons of Ener-G egg replacer into the 6 tablespoons of water that I have in the bowl. And while I'm at it, I'll be mixing this so that it can become this glue-like color texture, and this will be the egg of your semita. After you've gotten the whole egg replacer mixture going and letting it set, you will be putting 4 cups of all-purpose flour inside of a mixture, and in this mixture, you'll also be putting in 2/3 cups of soy milk, and you'll be mixing it around for a while, letting it like start getting clumpy, and then you'll be adding your other ingredients so that you can create the dough. Now that you got that going, you'll be adding in the buttermilk thing that we made. I don't know what to call it, but you'll be adding that in and letting it mix around. And while that's all working, now you'll add in the egg replacer, and it will start becoming really clumpy and really hard, but don't worry, it's gonna get better and it's gonna be a more manageable dough, and it's not gonna be that bad, I promise. But you can see my mixture getting all really aggressive. Once the dough has been mixed up, you'll be taking it out and you'll be managing it into a little ball. I mean, I'm calling it little, but it's pretty big. And you'll be greasing the same bowl that you're using to mix it, and then you'll be putting in this ball of dough inside and Saran wrapping it and putting it near the warmest place in your household or kitchen. I'm putting it near my oven, and I'm leaving my oven on while this inflates 2 times its size. So you'll be letting it grow for at least an hour. An hour has passed and now your dough is 2 times its size. From there, you'll be taking out your dough from the bowl and putting it on the surface that you're going to be working with it. And you'll be separating it into 2 equal parts. And then you'll be taking out a little third part, which you'll be using for the decoration of the pan dulce. From there, you'll be flouring your surface. And then you'll be putting your dough on the surface and you'll be rolling it out to fit the size of the pan you'll be putting inside of the oven. My pan is 9 by 9 inches, I believe, and so I'm gonna try making it as big as possible. And it doesn't have to be the whole thing. You could cut out parts of it just so it could fit the pan. And you'll be doing the same process with the other equal part dough, because this one I'm rolling out will be the bottom layer, and then the other one I'm rolling out will be the top layer. You'll be greasing a pan, and in this pan you'll be putting the first layer, the bottom layer of the dough, and then from there you'll be adding on your pineapple jam, pineapple syrup, whatever. Next time I make this, I'm going to be adding in chunks of pineapple, but I just have this really delicious pineapple syrup made out of pineapple juice, and this will be my filling, the best part of the Pan Dulce. From here I'm rolling out the top layer of the semita, and I'll be putting it on top of the jam, and I'll be cutting out the edges to fit because clearly it looks ugly if I leave it like that. Here I made little parts of the dough, and I'm rolling it out to make little strips over the Pan Dulce because it's going to be your nice little design. It makes things pretty. I mean, you don't need to put it there, but it honestly makes it look pretty. Whoa, look at that. It looks so good. Yeah, I know. And then from there, I had melted some butter, and this is going to be our egg wash, quote unquote egg wash. And you'll be putting this all over the top of the semita. This will let your semita brown up and have a nice little flaky texture at top when it's like finished baking. And the other best part of the semita is the sugar on top. So I put a lot of sugar on that thing. I made it sweet and made it delicious. And now I'm just like putting in holes in the middle, kind of making a design, but these holes is going to help out the air to escape from the bun when it starts baking in the oven. So I preheated the oven to 350 Fahrenheit. After I've done all the decorating, I'll be putting it into the oven for 30 to 40 minutes, or at least until it's browned up on the top. This is the end product of the Semita de Piña. Look how beautiful this is. I did not expect it to come out this way. It's my first time making it, my first ever own recipe of veganifying something, and it's delicious. Literally, it's almost gone. But it's enjoyed with coffee or hot milk, and it's really good for dipping, so enjoy. So check out below, and please like, subscribe, and comment this video.